Hello, welcome to Dami Studio. I'm sure you're wondering what Dami Studio is. Dami Studio is my channel where I'm going to be sharing my art journey with anyone who finds me interesting enough to subscribe. I plan to share everything pertaining to my art, from the struggles of making it as an artist, the success, and the behind the scenes of my creations. Since this is my first video on this channel, I thought it would make more sense to talk to you guys about finding your art style, as I have just found mine and I am still fine tuning it. But I believe that I am right where I want in my art journey. And I would like to talk to you guys about the process and how I got to where I am today. So, if you're an artist struggling to find your unique art style, you have come to the right place. So, before we get into the details of this video, I want to clarify that I just recently discovered my art style since I began my art career in 2022. I can't even call it a career yet because we are still struggling. No profit, nothing. We are just creating. But I'm not going to lie, there's no profit, but I'm enjoying the process. I am just going to be sharing with you what I discovered along the way. So, first things first, finding a style is a journey, not a destination. It is totally normal to feel lost in the beginning. I know I was. I was not seeing any results, and I was spending so much on art supplies and I wasn't getting any profit from it. But along the way, I realized that I actually love making art. It's not just for the profit, but for the process and just having something that you have created yourself. So that was what grounded me into creating again. I actually took a break for a year and a half because I started my art journey in 2022, and in 2023 I gave up and I just recently started it up again. And it was through this process that I actually discovered what I love about art and why I started creating art in the first place. So it's normal to feel lost. It's normal for you to feel alone in the beginning and thinking that you don't have an art style, because I a lot of things I created, it just felt like different people put it together. It wasn't my own. I did not have a unique style, but now that I do, I want to share it with you guys. So, tip number one: explore, explore, explore. How different mediums: watercolor, digital, oil, acrylic, gouache, even mixed media. The reason why I'm saying you should explore with different mediums is because the more you explore, the more you figure out what you are better at. Another thing under the exploring of mediums is that as you explore, you should also study artists that you like, artists that you love their work. Don't just copy what they do. Ask yourself, what is it that I like about their art style? Is it the color palette they use? Is it what they paint? What exactly do I like about their art? Understanding what you like about other people's art is what will guide you into finding your art style. Tip two: let your personality shine. Let your personality shine. When I say let your personality shine, I mean let your art be you. Don't create art for other people. Create art for yourself, because there are a lot of people like you out there who would like your art. It's just like an author who writes books that they love. They would always find their tribe because there are people out there who likes the types of books that they like. Let your interests shape your art. Do you love vibrant colors? Do you love bold colors? Do you love minimalistic colors? Just let your interests shape your art. Let your personality shine through your art. For example, I'm a lover of fantasy, books, movies, games, you name it. I love anything in that genre or the science fiction genre. And I have realized that I am drawn to art concepts in that world. When you create art that reflects who you are, your style will naturally start to emerge. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Imperfections could be part of the quirks that defines your art style. Tip three: embrace your influences and your surroundings. Every artist is influenced by what happens around them. Every artist is influenced by others. And it's not just visual artists, it is every creative, a writer, a singer. They are influenced by things that happen to them by their experiences, by others, by the people around them. So that is what I'm trying to tell you to embrace when you are creating your art. Now, if you get inspired by other artists, don't try to copy them. Just embrace what you get from them. Absorb those influences and make it into yours. It's like taking a bit from this, a bit from that, a bit from this, a bit from that, and making it to a mix up of yours. Again, I'm going to go back to my own influences and how I found my art style. I am influenced by fantasy stories and the world built by these brilliant authors. I have also realized that I gravitate towards portraits of women. And because I am African, I think I relate more to the African women I see in portraits. And additionally, I'm a lover of nature. The beauty of the plants around us, the ocean, and the moonlight are things that I really love. So, what I'm trying to say is that these are the bits and pieces that become one as my art style. So, since I have told you about the bits and pieces that combine my art style, I want you to, when you are thinking of your art style, I want you to also think about what you want others to see when they look at your work. For me, I want people to look at my artwork and think or be reminded of a book about goddesses that they read or be transported into a magical realm. So for tip 4, consistency is key. Your art style won't fully blossom overnight. The more you create, the more you know your mistakes, the more you get familiar with your brush strokes, the more you get familiar with the medium you are using, the more you get familiar with the style you want to stick to. And with this, you will notice over time how your art style evolves. And for the last tip, don't be afraid to evolve. As you grow as a person and as you grow as an artist, your style will change, your style will improve, or it will shift because of your interests. So don't be afraid when your style is different from what you thought it was going to be. What you create now might look totally different from what you create 5 years from now. And that is a good thing. It means you have grown, it means you have left some things behind. The beauty of art is that it evolves as you do. So embrace the changes and don't get hung up on finding your art style, because what you think is your art style might not be what is your art style. Because as I said earlier, you get influenced by people around you, and because you like someone's artwork, you think that that is the direction you should be going, or a similar direction that you should be going. But you might find along the way that you are better at something else. Don't be afraid of the changes that happen through your journey. So, one last thing to leave you guys with before I leave. I want you to remember that finding your art style is a journey, and it's about experimenting with different things. And most importantly, it is about having fun. So, have a lot of fun when you're creating your art. It's the beauty of creation is the process. Enjoy that process. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the mistakes. Enjoy the failures. Enjoy the success. And hopefully you're going to be making profit from your creations. So get out there, start creating, and trust that your art style will follow you in the process. So we have come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can get notifications for new videos when I post them.